I think young people need to hear a bit more optimism maybe in their life and just hear that there are a lot more opportunities than they might realise.
Life's short. There's always going to be problems. You might not like school and everything, but give it a go and it's going to be a lot more fun when you just put effort in and try.
That they have support, that they have people to talk to and reach out basically.
To take more initiative in what they do and work maybe more on what they want to do, not what others want them to do, and focus on that and get inspired with that, yeah.
They need it here, like they can actually do it, like full on support, like anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Don't restrict yourself to something that you don't think you can do. Like, you know what, I want to be a lawyer. You know what, you can do that anytime you want.
You can achieve anything and, try not to think of what other people say to you.
Well, they need to, probably hear more support from other people, because if people are getting bullied, then they sort of need other people to be there for them, and then they're just not. So, yeah, peer support.
People just give themselves restrictions. Like, you can do anything that you want. You have your whole life ahead of you, not just when you're, 18 and getting out of school. You have your whole life to swap careers or do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
The best thing about young people in my life is that they ask questions. They question things. They don't just take an answer for what it is.
I think they keep me fresh. They keep me young at heart, so don't want to grow too old too quickly.
Learning from them and seeing how they can teach me things, and especially with technology.
How resilient they are. I think that is something that definitely drives me as a youth worker.
If I had one superpower, it would probably be to be able to change something by just thinking about it.
Flying and super speed.
Power to be really smart.
Flying. I think everyone wants to fly. Flying. How would I use it to save the world? I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just be really selfish and just use it for my own self.
I'd probably make lightning come out of my hands. I would vroom my lightning up into the sky, and then that would power, so there'd be so much lightning, but coming down in a specific place, like a tower that comes, that sends lightning through the things, that we would be able to run on pure lightning in the sky.
I want to be able to fly, but I'm scared of heights, so I don't know.
What impresses me most about young people today is just how passionate they are about their beliefs, and they're willing to stand up for them.
Young people today are more enthusiastic in a lot of things that they do. They tend to dive themselves right into projects and things like that.
Oh, they're a lot smarter. They're smarter. They know more than what we did when we were their age. They know more now than when they're younger. They're taught a lot more at school. I've got 9 grandkids, and a lot of the stuff that they know surprises me.
How switched on they are. They're always up to date in the latest technology, and they're not afraid to voice their opinions.
They try, and they're doing a good job, I think, mate.
I think the thing about young people today is their creativity, and there's almost a sense that there's no boundaries.
My dreams for the future are probably just to be happy with what I'm doing.
Well, be rich, date a supermodel, own 12, Italian sports cars, a mansion.
My dreams for the future are to either become a PSO or become a nurse.
Probably the whole white picket fence thing going on with the family, the children, the pets, and the house.
I hope to create a career in the music industry, working in any degree really. I don't mind.
Ever since I was about 3 years old, I've always wanted to be a cop or a firefighter, and I'm still on that course.
To become famous. I want to become famous.
To manage a well-known band and be a successful band manager. I would like to own a cafe. Awesome. Near a train station or something.
My step to changing the world would be take out the hate.
Make sure that there's less bullying. Probably to try and keep peace among everyone, so that then there's no more wars or anything. Yeah, because that's just stupid.
Probably getting rid of all the pollution in the oceans, because I like sea creatures.
probably getting into more volunteering, more helping out people.
My family and I are massive asylum seeker advocates, so I'll probably, in the near future, I hope to help kind of with that stuff. If any of them end up coming to Australia, I'll be able to help them with that, just integrate into Australia.
Teenage celebrity crush. I think every girl when I was at school had a bit of a thing for Patrick Swayze. That's really embarrassing, but you know, Dirty Dancing style.
Edward Furlong. Sorry, that was that was definitely my teenage crush. I used to have stickers and these posters all around my wall. It's a bit embarrassing.
Michael J. Fox in Family Ties. I had posters everywhere.
Chelsea Brown, I think. She was a singer. But I remember at the Moomba Parade, I rang the whole length of Swanson Street to keep up with her car she was in.
Well, I liked Elvis. Who didn't?
Oh, God, the silliest craze that went through my high school. We all looked the same at one stage. We all tucked our shirts in the front and had baggy jeans, rolled up our jeans, all had white socks and all had brown shoes. We all looked the same.
Well, believe it or not, when I was at high school, I had hair down to my shoulders. I wore sort of leather cowboy boots and flares, cord flares, put it at that. So I think that was pretty silly.
We had one of those slap band things. Was the silliest craze I think that I had. You know, remember those slap bands? Yeah, right up your arm, random.
The stupidest craze that went through my high school was probably a dance-off in Year 7.
Planking was a thing at one time, and that was pretty stupid. Didn't like that at all.
Well, maybe our hair, probably. Yeah, all the different hairstyles, because they were like high. We had high hair.
Probably after school we wore these awful Mitchell blue shirts and bright green polyester shirts and that, awful pants and the worst shoes you can ever imagine.
To my 15-year-old self, I would say keep out of trouble and always respect those who you're around and make sure that they respect you as well.
Don't change, okay? Yes. You stay the way you are. Don't change for no boy. Don't change for no person.
I would tell my 15-year-old self to just try anything, give anything a go.
To have more fun and to study harder.
Something about being young that I want to carry into my older years is being spontaneous and just having that fun and creativity.
All I miss about being young, I don't know. Think of something, come on.
Having the freedom to do what you want without being judged for it, I guess.
Still being able to play on playgrounds and not getting looked at funny.
Probably an excuse to be immature, because if you do something immature right now, everyone's just like, what are you doing? You're 19 years old. But a few years ago, everyone's like, it's okay, he's 7.